When I was small, I had a desk. It was weird because I wrote on it.
Life at home was my dad, mum, and my 3 sisters.
We lived in a tiny house. I used to have a little bed.
I used to sit on the windowsill and imagine things like winning the lottery.
I was a proper show-off.
I've always been that guy to make people laugh.
But shut up, you can't even sing, go to sleep. The dream started.
It was all a dream. I used to read One Direction magazines. Niall and Zayn all up in the limousine. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you're broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always watching One Direction stuff, but I don't wanna use the actual theme song, cause I don't wanna get copyright strike. I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you. I don't watch the show at all. I'll be there for you. Subscribe to Aiken Jr. Get him to 100K. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the moment we've all been waiting for. This is my reaction to the This Is Us movie. One Direction fans, are you ready?
Oh, what you did that for?
You know, they just want to stay up all night and jump around until they see the morning sun. It was simple back then. Okay, so that was the intro to This Is Us. My early takeaways. First and foremost, we get to see their dream earlier on when they were kids. They talked a lot about growing up, being in the classroom. Zayn saying he wasn't into sports. He was trying to be creative. Louis being a natural class clown. Niall singing on the top of his lungs. Harry always wanting to be seen. Liam's dad saying, hey, my son's going to be one of the greatest to ever do it one day. And it's great. We always talk about manifestation, you know, manifesting your dream, speaking it into existence. And to see them earlier on as little kids and seeing all those baby photos and seeing where they are now, it's amazing because the dream was accomplished.
Security was needed to control hundreds of fans.
Whether we're together or apart, we can both move the mass.
So, first day of rehearsal.
I was never really a fan of boy bands before One Direction.
Well, I'm in a cool boy band, so I'm like, okay, vibes.
Niall, taking the crowd with you.
The Stag. Really good.
It's a bit of a free-for-all.
They hate dancing with a passion.
Point in there.
That's the dinosaur.
Take the piss out of dance move.
The outfit you've got is the outfit you're stuck with, so I'm going to be wearing these clothes for a good 8 months now.
Can I do a normal one, please, honey?
It's like having 5 rowdy boys in a class at school.
Please, my darling,
yes,
just
sure.
for... Yeah, thank you, love you. Come on.
First and foremost, the choreographer had the easiest job in the world. This man gets to tour the world, see amazing attractions, and tell these boys to continue to dance horribly. I mean, if One Direction ever were to get back together, best believe I am applying for the job of the choreographer. You ain't doing nothing. Number 2, they seem a little out of control, of course. Hey, pose for the camera. Oh.
You're giving me a heart attack.
Y'all see Louis' hand placement?
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Liam. I don't know if any of you have seen my first audition, but it was horrendous.
Oh, it's what you do to me.
I'm glad you made it through, bro.
I work in a bakery.
I was
4 o'clock in the morning, I don't want to get out of bed and go audition.
Tom Richards.
Put in the comment section how you feel about that name. I think it's Tom Richards. How does that name hold up these days?
We were absolutely gutted when we got kicked off.
I just don't want to go home.
Zayn, Malik,
Liam Payne. They just called all 5 of our names out. Young boys, and we're all going to be crying.
Make a bit of good TV.
They setting us up. They just want to see us cry. He was trying to lead a revolt, low key.
Why do we put these 5 boys into a group?
Niall did say we all need to dress a bit like Louis.
Made friends before we became colleagues.
One Direction.
This just doesn't happen after one performance.
You know, their auditions weren't too well. Liam came back, he killed it, but some of them were a little shaky. We have to shout out Zayn's mom because Zayn's mom got him out of the bed.
Rebecca.
BS. Who is Rebecca? Who is Rebecca?
We're definitely going to stay together. This isn't a loss of One Direction. This is why we have the best fans in the world. I'm going to prove it, right?
That is the biggest flex ever.
We love them because they sing our feelings.
They say what we want to hear. I know they love me, even they don't know me. I know. They have changed my life.
I tried playing it cool. You sing. 'Cause you make my heart beat. You keep making me weak. You're frozen. 'Cause I'm dying just to make you sing. Get up, get out of my head. Falling to my arms instead. I think our fans are dedication at best.
I've sent like 16,000 tweets. I was tweeting from Japan.
To this day. To this day.
Till this day, y'all are still so prominent, so powerful on Twitter. Y'all can get anything trending in a heartbeat, and y'all are literally the best promotion. Like, management doesn't have to do a thing. All they have to do is say, One Direction fans, tweet, and y'all gonna take care of the rest.
I'm not a neuroscientist.
As soon as Directioners listen to music and find the music pleasurable, dopamine is released and provides feelings of joy.
The One Direction boys are causing hysteria.
Fans got the entire planet to support One Direction.
Imagine like Bill Nye the Science Guy just popped up and said, hey, you wanna know why One Direction is great? And, you know, dopamine, you know, I heard about that phrase. Like, y'all should probably get that when y'all watch my videos. Just saying. But, like, this is great.
But you don't know it's at all. 'Cause you're dying just to know your name. You've got one thing. So get up, know what it is.
It's a One Direction. And we haven't put a record out yet.
They've gone straight to the #1 spot.
You know what's interesting is I remember hearing that. Like, that's one of those situations where even if you are not, like, I'm a hip-hop fan, right? When I was in, I guess, school and this was popular, I would hear this in passing. I told you, I kind of make a joke about it, but the first time I heard What Makes You Beautiful was probably at Hollister. It just goes to show you that reach, that stretch. They were on iCarly.
Please, get rid of him. I'm feeling better.
On the other side, you know, the dark side, I guess, is they already look like they're working a whole lot. I just seen like 20 different interview clips, magazine covers. Like, that's a lot of work.
We're going straight into the Take Me Home tour for 10 months.
USA.
10 months? 10 months?
There's something to live up to, and if we don't live up to it, then I don't know what happens next.
What you want? Baby, all her friends have told her, don't get close. She's not ready for the attention. I can't let her get away from me. She's not ready, but
Okay, so now we're getting into the New York portion. And first and foremost, I'm from New York. Shout out to all my New Yorkers. Drop a comment if you're from New York. Drop a comment where you're from. Drop a comment if you were a fan from the X Factor days, Up All Night, Take Me Home. Let me know when you became a fan of One Direction. I want to see it.
Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. And that sums it up. So crazy.
That you would be coming to Madison Square Garden to see them perform.
For all of our families to be together in this place and be here is like amazing. I think the main reason why any of us lads are here today is because of our families and, you know, the way they'd support us.
I want a Louis one, and then at night I can just go and say goodnight.
First and foremost, the fact that they have their families, it goes to show you how special Madison Square Garden is. I don't know if y'all even see my chain. I know y'all always see me wearing Knicks gear, so I'll do a Q&A, but if you go on my Instagram page, you will see what I'm talking about. Yo, this is just giving me chills. And yo, Madison Square Garden is one of those places where if you perform, you know, you made it. Like, that's the I made it moment. And you see in the documentary, you see all their families coming out, their moms.
And that's my favourite hair on Liam. I just love that one. Just shed tears just looking at him. I always believed that Liam would make it, but never this big.
Bro.
Sorry.
With the X Factor, I never came home again. No, you weren't ready for that, were you?
It feels quite surreal.
Hey, keep their lens up here.
I'm a big One Direction fan. They're gonna go all the way.
It's a great feeling to know that you're not in it by yourself.
You've got to kind of be ready to pick up the pieces if it stops.
3, 2, 1, be push.
I'm dreaming about you and that. But up in my head, I'm your boyfriend. Well, I'll walk alone in the rain. You'll kill me without any warning. Well, if it was me, then I would. What you say is in a low beat. Well, if it was me, then I would. I thought things were going alright. Cause I can't compete with your boyfriend. Maybe you should know that I would.
Bro, could we appreciate the vocal performance on all of them? Like, at such an earlier stage in their career during the Take Me Home phase, they all sound so amazing. Like, I could listen to Zayn's solo albums and then listen to Zayn here, and you'll notice progression, but it's like their voices were so mature even earlier on, man. Louis sounds incredible. I could kind of pick out like their voices now because I've been listening to them a whole lot. By the way, that's a great song.
Baby, you got me sick. I don't know what I just can't believe the words come out of my mouth. We see you with him, just don't feel right. Give me a heart attack, getting over you. Baby, now that you're gone, I can't stand dumb love songs.
Hold on. Okay, so I'm looking at the stage, right? And in the background, there's Louis, and above Louis, it says The Brave. And he has a song called Only the Brave.
I'm just too blind to see how you mess me up. I'm better off now. And I'm like, I thought it was so bad. Getting over you. Give me a heart attack. Getting over you. You're giving me a heart attack.
That already is my favorite part of the entire movie. I don't think anything is gonna top that. Seeing their families at the shows, seeing the moments where they were crying, seeing them backstage, Chris Rock. Wow. Wow. This is so awesome. Why wasn't I a fan back then?
Our time we've been away from home is a lot, and there's no rest.
And you come across a place that you haven't been to yet. It's just always so exciting. It's so crazy to see like different cultures, different backgrounds. It doesn't matter. It's like they're huge everywhere.
Bro, how crazy was that? I've never seen that.
There's no way I'll be able to do this solo.
Do I have to drink it now as well?
Harry in the corner like a disappointed father.
They add up to and I'm in love with you.
To Australia, it's like it's quite near, isn't it?
Mate, tell me. Oh, no.
How close are we?
Soup. It's miso. What is it? Miso soup. Miso soup.
If I was in their position, the most exciting thing would definitely be if they had time to do sightseeing and try different food.
I went round wearing one of the surgical masks.
Oh, you did? Yeah. Where'd you get one?
Oh, take the quote. Crop it. He said it. He said, I wouldn't mind wearing one of them surgical masks. 2020 is here. Pay attention.
Honest, Ireland is the best country in the world. No. Hands down. Absolutely not.
Her name is Noel. I have a dream about her. 'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to my baby.
Okay, so I know this is not their song. I actually seen 5 Seconds of Summer do a Teenage Dirtbag cover as well. And then I also seen the one where they had the pie fight.
It's twilight and I am lonely, lo and behold, my lips start to shake. How does she know who I am?
Y'all see Niall and Liam kind of choreograph it. I call those old school moves. I'm talking grandpa moves. You know what I'm saying? This is when you go to your family functions and the old ones say, hey, you know, you youngins know nothing about this. That's going to be y'all one day. Y'all going to be super duper old one day. Y'all know that, right? Y'all going to grow up and be old. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to be old. Y'all going to be like 50, 60 years old, trying to get y'all kids, y'all grandkids to listen to One Direction. And they're going to be like, who's One Direction? And you're going to be like, what? It's going to happen.
Why does she give a damn about? I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby, like you.
That was incredible. That was amazing. Amazing. There's not enough words in this book right here. Okay, I can flip through. There's not enough great adjectives for me to understand how amazing that performance was. So that's why I don't read these.
You know, we don't get to see our families as much as we used to.
My name's Paul Higgins, and I'm the tour manager for One Direction.
Hi, Paul.
The boys are very grounded, and that comes from the people around them.
Louis, why are you doing that?
Because brand spanking new looks weird.
Oh, why would you? No, where I'm from, you never do that. You never do that. He just stepped on his own sneaker, creased them a few times. I mean, it gives a character. He was like, it looks so new. Look at her face. She knows. She knows. Oh, no. Louis. Ooh.
You're a dancer. Inside you're a dancer.
Again, I want to make sure we know that this man had the best job in the entire world. This man was getting paid probably more than 6 figures a year. 6 figures a year. Traveling the world. Seeing all the amazing places. Eating at fancy restaurants. Hanging out with 5 legendary young men. Okay? And all he had to do was say, snap your fingers and do a dinosaur move. And he was able to be called a choreographer. Next time I title my videos, Vocal Coach Reacts, and you say, Anthony, but you don't sing, mind your business.
Magically talented, musically gifted, musical man.
One Direction 2.
Additional direction.
The wrong direction.
Shout out to John, Sandy, Dan, and Josh. John, Sandy, Dan, and Josh. Looking like a young 1D part 2. Looking like the sequel to a movie.
Yeah, it's a very rare relationship for kind of like an artist and
It's 25 to 9.
Yeah, so, you know, as much as we make notice of One Direction and how they had to put in a lot of hard work and be away from their families, you have to remember that the band, the drummer, the guitarist, they have to be with their families, you know, and they're halfway across the world too. So they're missing out on that quality time. They're putting in just as much hard work, probably sleeping in less comfortable hotel rooms during that process. You never think about that. You never think about the security. They're probably away from their kids, just trying to make an honest living.
Get in, Niall. Ghetto.
I wanna be the first, yeah. Wanna be the first to take it all the way.
I like how that had a nice reggae sound. You know, a little Bob Marley. Gather around the campfire. Let's have a little like it. Yeah. Probably messed up the lyrics.
We found the Belgian version of May on the streets.
Just pass the ball to the best player in the world.
There you go.
Pick up yourself.
Put your hand in.
Great, good. What?
We are crazy.
What's going on, everyone? No one has done this on YouTube. React to the full This Is Us movie. If y'all could do me one favor, like the video, comment, and subscribe. But please like.
But if it's true, it's you and all your little things.
Remember when we met at boot camp?
Yeah. I just saw you dotting around in a little beanie every day and just being like, hey. Wherever Niall was, there was a guitar, there was noise, and there was loads of people. Yeah. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
There was a serious conversation about kicking Zayn out the band. Oh, my God.
I need more background on that story right there, where they said they almost kicked Zayn out.
Niall would have to be the mysterious one.
You're playing Xbox and I'm, kicking around. Me and Louis did not get on at all.
We used to be at each other's throats.
That is so accurate, and I could sense that from watching video diaries. I told y'all, if we could flash it back, let's do it. I have a headache, man. I said Liam feels like the dad on the top step that just doesn't want to hear it, you know? And you can tell, like, at times, Liam seems to be the one that's serious and like, hey, guys, we have work to do. Whereas Louis seemed like, shut up.
But we've corrupted him a little bit.
Zayn wears his heart on his sleeve.
I don't like it. Don't like seeing it struggle out in the net.
Then you got Harry, who's like perfect pop star.
He's definitely very charming between Harry and Niall. They're the two that really lift.
Niall is just like happy-go-lucky.
The most carefree person around.
Like he's almost like my little brother.
Hold me, Niall.
Okay, so from what it seems like, Harry was the one that's the charm person that enjoys every single moment and like the one that's really born for it, you know, as they said. And Louis seems to be the one that makes everyone laugh and makes everyone smile. And Liam is the one that's bringing them together. He's like they said, daddy directioner. You know, he makes sure everyone's in line, and you need that. And then you have Niall, who's kind of the happy-go-lucky one, always ready to have a good time, kind of in his own zone, but you can just tell it's contagious. And you have Zayn, who wears his heart on his sleeve, and you could just tell is just an amazing, nice person. All in one group. Again, personality always sells.
And you'll be massively annoyed at each other.
Yeah.
I am their dad on the road.
They're pranksters.
This is like one very fun reality show that I would 100% watch every single day.
6 minutes to the biggest show of the whole tour. And here they are.
This is so awesome. Like, what? They're just driving the cart around the stadium? I want to do that so bad. I love pissing people off, but in a fun way. And then we can smile after it. But this is great. This is amazing. Oh, here we go, the dance moves. Dun, 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 dun. Shout out to the choreographer. Best job in the world.
But you look amazing, standing alone. I'm watching you all night. So come on, and dance with me, baby, yeah.
This is Jurunis, this is Niall.
What's up, Holland? We
only want a sea of orange.
We're going orange.
And only
I don't know if there'll be loads. Look, this looks like a damn inside of a tangerine. This is like when Nickelodeon drops the slime. This is it. I don't know about them orange suits though. I don't know about that as a fashion choice.
I think a few fans have just spotted us.
Y'all different, bruh. One tweet. See, that's snitching. That's snitching. If I seen One Direction, I'm keeping it quiet. Y'all over here snitching. Now the whole continent know. And they gonna pull up. I'm sure people will probably taking flights to Amsterdam just to meet them at the Nike store.
I spend every single day with these lads. It's really weird.
But there's no music on. Never felt like this before. As I'm walking towards the door. Baby, if you say you want me to stay, will you be mine? Baby, if you say you want me to stay for the night.
Every single time y'all mention KFC, I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? Every single time I would ask, nobody would answer me. Y'all would just say, oh, one day you'll find out if it's right, if the time is right.
Baby, if you say you want me to drive to KFC.
I love chicken.
That was one. That was an inside joke. They said, you know, baby, if you want me to stay. And then it was something, I love KFC, and then I love chicken. Like, that was so random, but I always see it in the comment section. It's crazy that little things like that stick, because we had this conversation about KFC before. KFC is nasty. I don't trust the Colonel. I think he looks very creepy, and I don't think his morals are really right in today's society. His chicken is nasty. The biscuits are hella dry.
My first kiss was down there. I kissed a girl like a bit further down.
Isn't that just the creepiest thing ever?
I'm pretty sure this is the only job that I wasn't sacked from. Oh, right, there we are, look. On a lunchbox.
Imagine working at Toys R Us and now you're in Toys R Us, like you're literally a toy.
When we get a day off, I like to kind of just be left alone, to just relax and chill out.
That's so cool. I did not know Zane was that talented when it came to art. Like, that looked really good. That whole spray painted walls.
I worked at the bakery for about 2.5 years. There you go. Still got it. Meet a lot of people who kind of see like a media perception of you.
He knows more about life than me really nowadays. I came from a very rural background. I still live in a rural background. He's have to go out and see the world.
That's so crazy, man. Like what Niall's dad was saying is, you know, I used to give him advice back in the day on the birds and bees, but nowadays, like, he's learning from the world. The best learning you'll ever do, I guess, is traveling and seeing the world and getting all these new perspectives.
How are you?
And just the other day when I walk out the toilet because you're on the wall.
But dads do feel it as well, especially at 17. All I had to offer him was to take him drinking and playing snooker. I didn't really have an awful lot to offer him.
Seeing that definitely is sad, man, because he's pretty much saying, even though I'm a dad, just because of the stereotypes that comes with being a dad doesn't mean I don't feel these emotions just as much as the mom does, you know? Like, my boy Liam being gone, it's tough. You know, I miss him a lot.
Right, let me get ready and then I'll be up. Talk to you.
Got a show today.
One Direction just released a brand new music video for their single One Way or Another.
Or another.
I'm gonna see it. I'll be true. I'll be true. Your bus down to
thing is that they saw when they were out in Africa just how many individual lives.
Look at that beautiful choreography from Niall and Louis. Chef's kiss.
It sounds like they're shouting pizza.
That is so sick. Just waking up and say, you know what? Let me walk outside my hotel room. And then boom, you just say some things, munch, and everybody starts screaming.
And I just wish that I could just go along each person and just, like, chat to them.
Grazie.
Every time I go out on stage, I still come off with the biggest adrenaline rush.
You know when I taped you off in the middle of the show with the black tape? Is that what you do? I know, it failed miserably. You should have just gone with it.
The adrenaline rush after being out there in front of all these screaming fans and performing, that much power you feel in one night.
Niall doesn't admit it. Do you know what I mean? Hold on. Who's the first to admit their part?
Are y'all still watching? Comment below your favorite artist from One Direction, solo-wise. What else? What else? What's your favorite moment from This Is Us? What's your favorite moment? I think so far, nothing's going to top the Madison Square Garden moment for me.
Whenever I close my eyes, I picture you there. I'm watching you from the stage. Your smile is on every face now. Baby, you don't have to worry. So I'm coming back for you, back for you. And even though every night you know what I say, sing it. So I'm coming back for you, back for you, right back for you, right back for you. Yes, I am coming back for you.
Zane, I hate to do this, dude. You've been asleep for 10 minutes. I'm sorry, dude. Waking up in the morning and going straight to the studio, then going to the arena doing a show.
As much fun as this all looks, and I'm sure, you know, they're making the documentary glorious. You know, you see the great moments. You rarely see the moments where it's like complaining. I'm sure they wouldn't add that in there. Literally, Zayn is only getting 10 minutes of sleep, right? Imagine performing, right, for a show. You get home, you're getting home, or you're back to your hotel room super duper late, and you have all this adrenaline, so you're probably not gonna go to sleep right away. And then when you do finally fall asleep, just like that, you have to wake up early in the morning so you can record an album. And then you have to go on stage and perform your old music that you've been performing for 10 months. That's tough.
My 10-minute slumber. We have to get best song ever.
You're the best song ever.
Give me one time short on the ever.
Best song ever.
We're incredibly excited to announce that we are going to be doing a worldwide stadium tour in 2014.
There's definitely times where you're not, like, completely enjoying it the whole time.
But to be honest with you, I'm still trying to live a normal life.
Like, we're not doing anything different. That's what I mean by us being normal. Our job is just having to be abnormal.
That was the moment in the documentary that I was kind of waiting for, was just that moment of truth where, you know, they said, look, we don't enjoy it all the time. I mean, of course, again, like Harry said, when you weigh out the pros and the cons, it's a no-brainer. But there's some times where you just get used to it. So maybe for us, it's like, wow, this looks so cool. But for them, it's a everyday occurrence.
Now it's the worst time, but we have to say goodbye. Just promise that you won't forget we had it all. Feels like snow in September, but I always will remember.
That is one of my favorite songs from Take Me Home, Summer Love.
You always will be mine.
Famous. I just struggle with the word. It just gives you like no substance. It like becomes this thing where it's like he's famous, and it's just like a weird. I hate it.
My little sisters or whatever, I don't really like them to be like exposed to that. I don't want them to get confused. Like, I want them to still think I'm the same person.
People use it afterwards and they go like, he used to be famous. Like, I was a guy before, I was the same guy during, and I'm the same guy afterwards.
That's so true, man. People love to box you in, and that's like the worst thing. That's like so anti what I'm about personally. Like, in any instance, I'm me at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. People always say, like, how do you feel about reacting to pop music? I'm like, I think the brand of Anthony Aiken Jr., which is my name and my channel name, is great energy. I bring great energy, bring positivity. I spread love. Like, that's my skill set. That's my passion. That's what I love to do, you know? So when I turn this camera off and I go to, you know, my other job, or I, you know, just go out to eat and I'm interacting with people, I'm the same person, you know, and they'll love me for the same things. I just love what Harry said right there.
Detract and think, if I didn't have all this, would this person like me or not?
T-shirts and your drinks and stuff, get in, come on.
So I'm gonna dress up as a security guard who works at the O2.
Earplugs, ladies. There you go. A couple of sets of earplugs for you, because they're not great, these boys. Seen them the other night, they're not the best. I think they're crap. I don't know why you even like One Direction, they're crap. I'll go home.
I want them to know. I guess when they watch the movie, they'll be like, oh, that was the creepy security guard.
Kiss you. Come over here, come over here. Baby, be mine tonight, baby, be mine tonight, yeah. Yeah, so tell me, girl, if every time we turn it up, baby, say yeah. And let me kiss you. London, I wanna kiss every single one of you.
Pretty sure that's dangerous, buddy.
1, 2, 3, 4. And let me kiss you.
Where are we putting the tents?
Set up tent here.
Over here.
Yeah. To be fair, when we make tents, I'm normally the one who just pretends to be busy the whole time.
Clip the little sill.
I think we've done the wrong one.
Looking good, lads.
Very well. That little hole.
Oh, there we go. I've smashed it.
Liam's nearly clocked it in about 5 minutes. Listen, forget what they taught you in Scouts pay now. We're doing it the Tom Man way.
Right. I think we'll...
Do you think if one of us wasn't in the band, though, the band would be this big? I think we each balance each other out.
We'll never, ever beat this.
Yeah, but isn't that scary?
We get to go after this and then, like, have a proper normal life. Just have, like, a wife and kids and...
So do you think, like, we're still going to be mates? I think so, yeah.
I think we will as well. I think so.
And I'm just glad that we did it, like, from the start, how we wanted to do it.
Do you know what? It'd just be amazing to be remembered. Like, even, like, as a mum turned a daughter. They're just normal guys, but terrible, terrible dancers.
That was also a good moment, man. Just a heart-to-heart, you know what I'm saying? Fireplace, darkness, the nature, lighting up marshmallows, and just having a conversation. And most importantly, them discussing their future and saying, you know what? This is supposed to be the best moment of our lives. But I love what Liam said. And Liam was like, you know what? Maybe this is cool that we're doing it this way, the Benjamin Button way, where, you know, we live out these wildish dreams now, and then we go on to live a normal life, you know, with a wife and kids. And, you know, Zayn asked the question, you know, will we still be mates? And I guess that's probably the part. Stop crying. I know you're crying. Stop crying. Stop. Every single video. Every video you always crying. Why? I don't even have no tissue for you right now. You're just gonna have to wipe it yourself. We gonna hug. Don't worry. I'm gonna give you a nice big hug soon. Don't worry. We gonna hug soon. But That touched me. That touched me too, because they said it was gonna be mates, and it's been 10 years. Lord. All right, let's continue.
Ready, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Have a present for you. Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
So much.
Are we ready?
It's big. Oh, it's lovely.
This is your room.
I think, you know what, don't dirty the windows.
Hello?
I just rang to say that your house is amazing.
You happy?
More than happy, Zin.
It's like a dream come true.
You worked so hard, Zin, and I'm so proud of you. Very, very proud of you.
Just happy, aren't you? Happy tears, it's all good.
I'm happy. I'm very happy.
Well, get off the phone then before I start crying.
Moments like that is so inspiring. You know, it just makes you want to like go out and do that for your own family or whoever you care about. You know, and if worst case, you care about yourself too, you know, do it for yourself. But just that moment of like for Zayn, he's so family oriented that despite whatever he's going through, you know, during this experience and maybe at times he misses his family, that moment right there, I could tell that means a lot to him.
Be able to give back, you know what I mean, to my mum and stuff, so it's... We are playing to 65,000 people tonight.
It's just insane.
We've got 40 policemen on us, then they've got like 1,000 policemen on the streets.
Like it's quite scary, but he's a literal rebel. I'm going to marry her one day.
Extra edge to the nerve in a way because there's like double the people to impress.
Oh, bad idea. This is absolutely mad. I can't wait to get
Everybody's like, oh my God, this is, whoa. Zayn.
really wish my parents were here actually to see it. But it's good we're getting it in the film, so then we'll get to see it anyway. Sound, everyone's a winner.
If we'd got asked 2 years ago what we thought would happen, we never would have said this.
It's like probably 1 in a million chance to be where I am.
If one of us just didn't happen to go to our audition, then... One of the best things about all of this, the fact that I have now made 4 new best friends.
It's cool, man, do you know what I mean? You don't get that if you're a solo artist. Now we're just 5, like, brothers.
You know, we just feel lucky that there's not one guy in the group who's an absolute arse.
None of this would happen without you.
The fans completely changed our lives.
This is a teamwork between us and them.
We just go about it day to day and, you know, we don't take it too seriously, and that's the main sort of thing that we all live by.
I'd just do this for the rest of my life.
You're one of the worst smelling people I've ever known.
Yeah. Could we have a nod or a shake from the camera if I'm smelly? I'm not smelly.
That's kind of dangerous, because what happens if you accidentally pull too much down? Because now at that point, you got a bunch of little kids in the audience seeing things they don't need to be seeing. I'm just saying. You don't know.
That's what makes you beautiful.
Okay, so we're gonna mute this so I don't get a copyright strike. We just have some behind the scenes here. Wait, no, those are real humans. What's going on? I mean, it can't be the boys because they're dancing too well.
I'm gonna go out there and rock my little socks off. Thanks, everyone.
Oh, that is the boys. Okay.
Hey, babe.
Ah, to my finger.
Oh, it actually proper is in your bum.
My ass is on the line.
Okay, everyone. So that was This Is Us. Absolutely incredible, inspiring, emotional, a roller coaster ride of feelings. You know, I think my favorite takeaways for me overall was definitely the Madison Square Garden scene, because again, I have a strong connection with New York City, Madison Square Garden, knowing how iconic the place is and seeing their families come by, and also the ending where the boys were gathered around the fireplace just talking about their futures. I feel like that was a powerful moment. The moments where they were walking out of their hotel room in front of screaming fans, and, you know, also just seeing their again, the family moments, you know, seeing Zayn and his mom calling each other, talking about the new home, and, you know, Liam's dad and, you know, Harry's mom, Louis' family, Niall's family, just seeing that. Those were my favorite moments. This was so well worth it, not only because of how iconic the group is, how talented they are, musicians, but also their personalities and everything that comes along with it. And you all, you know, the fans, interacting with y'all, being a part of this team it's amazing. And I love making content. Content doesn't stop. The things I have planned for the channel, y'all don't even know. I can't even tell y'all, but One Direction, I always say, will be a huge part of it. And it's something y'all never seen on YouTube before. So when you see it, you'll love it. Follow me on social media, Anthony96JR. Share the video with a friend. Share the video with anyone. Share it on Twitter. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, we end off with a hug.
Sweet creature, had another talk about where it's going wrong.
She shine so bright, I get whiplash low. I kick bad habits at the kickback though. In other words, I tick my ex like tic-tac-toe. It's a trick, silly rabbit, where the kids at, yo? I can reminisce, I'm so naive and in love with the leaves and seeds that grow trees and the doves, and believe she a demogorgon creature to love. I'm covering my heart with the sleeve and the glove. Stranger Things 3, then she leave when I'm up. We all about the money, now we sleep and we fuss. For the love of money, for $1 million, I'll be down. I'll be sure to kill them demons like a Millie Bobby Brown.